Oh, they take a picture now. Give me something I'm gonna remember now. Oh woman, you give me all that thanks for I say, oh woman, as a man that can want more, I must say thanks for the time that you give me thanks, for the wine that you give me thanks. You could not choose anybody, but you choose me.
So much carnivals we've been through together. Jumping up on the road in all kind of weather, yeah. And when things get rough, we hold on each other tight, tight.
Even though we fuss and we fight, girl, you see as my best friend. Don't feel like a sister, you're more than a brethren. And we go into the end.
Boy, I want you to know, anywhere you want, oh,
I gon' be right there. And this is my thanks for everything you do. I appreciate it, highly, highly rate it. I said
thanks for all the memories that we created, jamming on the road. So if you have a little fete around, we on that, passing down, we on that, having fun, doing what we love, we love, we love.
jumping wrong, we on that, winding down to the ground like that. We so happy doing what we love.
Hope you remember me.
I can't forget this day.
Hope you remember me.
I always remember way. Oh gosh, girl, say that waistline unforgettable. Say your love is unforgettable. Put it on me, make it unforgettable. My sexy woman, you give me all that thanks for I say, oh woman. As a man that can want more, I must say thanks for the time that you give me thanks, for the wine that you give me thanks. You could not choose anybody, but you choose me.
So much back and all we've been through together. So much people coming with life is ever way. But them don't know that the love we share real tight, tight.
Even though we fuss and we fight, girl, you see as my best friend. Don't feel like a sister, you're more than a brethren. And we go into the end.
Boy, I want you to know, anywhere you want, oh,
I gon' be right there. And this is my thanks for everything you do. I appreciate it, highly, highly rate it. I say thanks for all the memories that we created, jamming on the road.
so if you have a little fete around, we on that, passing down, we on that, having fun, doing what we love, we love, we love.
Jumping wrong, we on that, winding down to the ground like that. We so happy doing what we love.
I hope you remember me.
I can't forget this day.
Hope you remember me.
Always remember
I
way.
hope you remember me.
I can't forget this day.
Hope you remember me.
Always remember way. Oh gosh, girl, say that waistline unforgettable. Say your love is unforgettable. Put it on me, make it unforgettable. Oh gosh, girl, say that waistline unforgettable. Say your love is unforgettable. Put it on me, make it unforgettable.
Feeling so alive, yes, and I'm feeling so alive. Feeling so alive, yes, and I'm feeling so alive. Oh, 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 no, oh, oh, all my life, never thought that I could ever be. Never thought that I could shine. Being a star never crossed my mind. Yeah, yeah. Now my life is revolving around a melody, and all I can do is try to spread my wings.
The opinions and statements made by the host and participants in this program are not those of the owners, advertisers, and management company of Sugar City FM 90.3. Nor are such statements necessarily supported or endorsed by the owners, managers, or advertisers of this station. While we encourage all to share their opinions, we do not support any comments that may slander, discriminate, or otherwise offend anyone, and we insist that you refrain from any such statements.
OTR Nation, prepare yourself. This is going to be a show to remember with your host, Shan and Deli. as we dive into deep conversation about relationship, true crime, travel, entrepreneurship, health, and much, much more. Join us right here on Sugar City FM 90.3 every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Twitter. And Off the Record radio show.
How much I love you, you don't know how much I care. Won't know why things seems to rise. Just wanna reassure you that I love you, and I'll be always there for you. Come let me slide my hands around you, baby. Show you what I can do. Got love for you. You have no idea how much I love you, how much I care. Stay beside me, I'm always here. No need to spare. You are the treasure and my pleasure. How much I love you, you don't know how much I care. Won't know why things seems to rise. Just wanna reassure you that I love you, and I'll be always there for you. Reflecting on the days when we were together, cherishing the moments that we made, holding hands, making love, smiling at each other. It gives me back.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to Off the Record. We are a bit late, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You're gonna see. So we're here with Shan and myself, Deli. First show is gonna be popping. Shan,
Definitely.
popping. Give me some
Definitely.
vibes. Give me some
Definitely.
vibes. Give
It's gonna be
the people
popping.
some vibes.
We're here. We have a lot to talk about tonight. A lot to talk about, from crazy exes to relationship drama, all kind of things to talk about. So stick and stay with us here on Sugar City 90.3. We are also on live on Facebook and Instagram, and of course we're in Twitter, taking up some space in Twitter space. So you gotta log on, share the live, like, comment, interact with us, because we're here to rock with you for the rest of the evening until 10 p.m. All right? So while you think about what's on your mind, while you let us know, comment, while you think about week, while you think about anything that's going on your mind, just give us a comment, let us know what's going on in your mind, and we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with you.
How much I love you, you know how much I care.
text me. You know stop call me.
Stop calling me, stop text me. How much is it? like, listen. Do you have, Deli, you ever had a GPP?
You're trying to make me tell all my business.
I mean, I'm just asking. You ever had a GPP?
whole
I'm just
world.
asking. If you ever had a GPP, let us know in the comments. A GDP, let us know in the comments.
You know, all men think that they got a GDP, so we don't know. They're gonna just be biased in the comments.
But we want to hear still. I want to hear this still. I want to hear what could possibly be somebody's GDP. I've heard some stories about GPP, but I've never really heard about GDP, apart from the bragging. So what do you think?
I believe we're gonna get some good stories, you know, because we know women, we know how we be.
Mm-hmm.
We bought that stalking life sometimes. Like nobody could investigate better than a woman when you know she's trying to find out that.
You ever
like-
stalk somebody?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
not time.
Just an ask. Just an
Good
ask.
girl don't stalk.
I sure somebody saying she lying. She lying.
Good girl
I
don't
sure
stalk.
people
No,
saying she
no.
lying.
Anybody said that they're telling her your mission, and may not appreciate it. I do not appreciate it.
All right, guys, welcome back. So we just had a little chat, and we have now launched OTR, and we are in our first segment. And this segment is called "What's on Your Mind." We'll just be having a general discussion. Let us know in the comments what's on your mind. Deli, what's been on your mind this week?
A vacation. I need a vacation. Yeah, man. Work. I've been working overtime religiously for like the past 2 months. I believe I deserve a break.
You deserve a break. How many of us need a break? I just came back from vacation, by the way.
Yeah, don't brag.
I went to Munstrat. Let me tell you about it. I went to Munstrat. So me and my brother, right? We decided that we're going to hop on a plane and take a trip. And that's just what we did. So we went to Munstrat, but of course we had to go to Antigua first. And I love to travel, but I hate flying. So I had anxiety for every leg of the flight. Listen to me. My brother had to hold me like this. This was us on the plane. Because, listen, have you ever landed in Munstrat? Like you're landing on a tunnel. Like there's a big ditch and then you're landing on a tunnel. Like if you haven't been, you have to go. You have to go.
Okay, Shan. I went to Montserrat one time well, let me take it back. I went to Montserrat more than once, but I don't remember because the first couple times were when I was young. My family is from Montserrat. So I went, I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago, I went on the boat from St. Kitts to Montserrat on a boat. I do not like boats. And with a full moon, and I was told once the full moon is out, rough seas. I was ginger the whole time. I was sick. When I reached to the port, I was the happiest I had ever been in my entire life.
Jesus.
It was horrible.
I can't
I
imagine.
would never advise anybody to
cannot
go to
imagine.
Montserrat on a boat.
Listen, and I was thinking about taking the boat, because the boat start running in November. So I was like, okay, let me take the boat and go down.
In November?
Well, not November, but I start running in November. So when I plan to go down again, because I plan to go down probably next year again.
Okay.
So when I go down, I'm on the boat. But now that you just give me a story, I kind of skeptical, skeptical.
If you are better on boats than I am, then sure.
And how long was this trip?
I honestly don't remember, but I think it was more than an hour. I mean, if you're going from St. Kitts to Nevis, it's a half hour. So going to Montserrat, you must accept that it's gonna be longer than.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
but I don't think I'm ever gonna go down on the boat ever again.
Yeah,
I
why?
would prefer to take a plane. Let me go through that tunnel, than to go up on that boat. It's a big no for me.
Jeez. Sorry. Anyways, what else is on your mind? Lourdes, come join the discussion. What's on your mind, darling?
Don't
Lourdes
hide me.
is
Don't hide the boat,
Lourdes is our
Lourdes.
pen.
Lourdes
Lourdes is
don't
our
hide.
audio technician. She right here. And she trying to hide. I don't understand why she trying to hide.
Maybe
Why
we
she
should
trying
turn
to
the camera on you.
Guys, tell us what's on your mind. Give us a comment. Tell us what's on your mind. What's been on your mind for this week? What has been on your mind? Anything at all.
We have a WhatsApp number that you guys can call in on. It is like, what is the number again? 765-7160. So you could call us on WhatsApp if you don't want to call in on the landline. The numbers for the landline also are 466-1113 and 466-0903. So we are excited to hear from you guys. It's our first show. Don't be shy, man. Call us. Talk things them.
Yeah,
Yes, Lord.
we can have a show
know.
without, with listeners' inputs. We want to hear from you. Guys, just let us know what's going on. What you
Lord, that's
thinking
what
about.
went on with you this week. Tell us how the boss treat you. Like, you get flowers and chocolate.
Lourdes over here blushing. If I could see Lourdes' face, right? Lourdes over
You
here.
wish to me, you're blushing like
Literally
you get world. So, like, tell us what.
Blushing.
Lourdes,
Seriously.
tell us what's going on, Lourdes. You're blushing.
Blushing.
Oh my God. Yeah, your feet rub, your back rub, cook your dinner, these nice fancy things.
None of this?
Nothing tall.
No. You
Lourdes
can't.
is single. You single, right? What?
And you're not getting them kind of treatment. No boy. No boy, Lourdes. No, he got to do better. He
Lourdes,
has
I
to
gotta
do
find
better.
a nice
He
boyfriend.
has to do better.
I find a nice boyfriend, yeah? Somebody cute. You like them cute or you like them not too cute? Cause you know they say ugly man don't bite. But
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. What's the name? Men? They don't bite.
not all men.
They don't bite.
Not all men
They don't
cheat.
bite. They don't
Black
do
men don't cheat. So you're talking about them.
the light skin one.
light
them?
skin
The
one?
light skin, yeah, the light skin one them. The light skin one. Like, so the color that talk about red woman is the light skin one
The
them.
chrome skin.
Yeah, them
Chrome.
there.
Me want a red man.
Anyways, guys, you're in for a treat because we have a little songbird in studio with us. And she has a lot to say. We're gonna get to know more about her. But you gotta stick and stay with us, of course. So without further ado, we're gonna take a short break.
We'll be right back.
It's a love, it's a feeling. Fireworks every time when you reach me. Make me float in the sky like I'm dreaming. And you got my heart, that's why I keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Gotta keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you.
Listen me Eric and on this number do. Write your name across me, I'll take you that straight tattoo. Yeah. Couple of hours it shows in the afternoon. Right, you know I say I love you later down as I do. You're for real, don't me feel. You make you but want stand up and I love me now fall. Anytime you say you want for me touch me and call. And nobody on earth could have judged me, just God.
It's a love, it's a feeling. Fireworks every time when you reach me. Make me float in the sky like I'm dreaming. And you got my heart, that's why I keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Gotta keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you.
Boy, I don't mind giving you a bit of my time. As long as you could promise me that you will be mine, oh mine. Love me till the end of my life. Say you a rude boy and me a top. Girl, if you think you're too special, know that me not usual. Better come good, gotta stand a loose one.
Alright, baby, make me both off like a cannon.
It's a love, it's a feeling. Fireworks every time when you reach me. Make me float in the sky like I'm dreaming. And you got my heart, that's why I keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Gotta keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Imagine the kind of love I would wake you up and make you smile and blush.
It's like, yeah, I like that. From you want to cut me, I go beg you, bring it right back.
Adrenaline is such a rush. Whenever we touch, you make the world get jealous. Boy, I don't mind.
I don't mind. Together till the end of my lifeline.
It's a feeling. Fireworks every time when you reach me. Make me float in the sky like I'm dreaming. And you got my heart, that's why I keep checking on you.
checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you. Gotta keep checking on you. Checking on you. Checking on you.
We not go far, we are go go, we go we, you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard, And like a dad, he go be, he go see, he go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard, That's why the guys say, I don't wanna reason bad things no more.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Off the Record. If you're just joining us, I'm Shan, and to my right is
Deli.
And to my left, we have our local songbird,
Superstar.
Superstar
in the
sought
building.
after. Of course,
Okay.
we have a little celebrity. I shouldn't even say little because I mean,
Big up. Everything that we do is big.
Everything.
Everything.
She just took off in the short time that I knew her. Is like, boom, every minute, every time you log on to Erica is something. You love the vibes, love the vibes. So Erica, welcome to OTR.
Thank you.
And you are actually our first guest. So this is going down in history. So when the show got big and stuff like that, you could say, I was on the show, I was the first guest and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Alright, nice. So Erica, everybody knows and think, what about those who don't know Erica? Tell us who is Erica and what is Erica Edwards music?
Okay. Good night, everyone that listening. My name is Erica Edwards. I am 20 years old. I am a nature lover and an animal lover. I love to sing. Singing has always been my passion growing up. I can't recall if there was ever a time I wouldn't make music from my mouth or even open my mouth in my mother's house to sing. I remember my mother used to tell me, Erica, sing when you go to church, because when you go to church, you open your mouth. So at that time, I started, actually used to dance in church, and then I started singing when I find the courage to and, gain more confidence.
Okay, nice. So you're singing when you're in your mommy belly then?
I think so.
I think so. So you mentioned that you started singing early, but when did you fall in love with singing?
I fall in love with singing at the age of 6.
What happened? Tell us story time. Tell us the story.
Well, as I said earlier, I always used to sing at home, And I used to mostly dance at church, and I realized for some reason that singing was more dear to me. Like, I always loved music. Something about music had me feeling good. Like, even if I'm sad, if I would listen to music, I would sing to music, and it always uplift me.
I could feel that. That's vibes.
Yes.
I can relate to that.
I can see passion in your eyes when you talk about, that time when I can't sing at all, Let's just make that clear. I could sing for y'all, your tune, I bust a tune now.
Sing Jesus love me. Sing Jesus, simple. Sing Jesus love me.
Okay, that's enough. So Erica, we all know that you went to Jamaica recently. I wish I was you. Everybody want to Jamaica. Jamaica is like big like
vacation spots, the place
like the number one Caribbean spot allegedly to go to. So how was your experience? Like, you went and you get some famous Jamaican food, some stewed jerk chicken and pork and these things. Well, the overall trip was amazing, to be honest, from start to finish. When I reached, I must say big thanks to Headline Jamaica and Caribbean Export for making the experience possible for me. The stay at the Pegasus Hotel was amazing. The hospitality was on point, to be honest. The food, I'm a foodie, so the food was amazing. So I must surely.
All I was ever able to do when I was in Jamaica is pass by, Just that was it. That was it. But sister, she stayed there.
Yes, definitely.
Nice.
It was amazing overall.
So when you went here, tell us, like, when you land, what happened?
Well, when I land, the landing was good. Well, I think a screamer was in the place. I think a screamer.
Wow. Okay, so we know that your big, bad, and nice manager is Shadan.
Shadan.
I know Shadan personally to you.
Shadan really going on with you over there. What are you doing?
She knows she's one of the top in the game. She knows it. Ain't even no question about it. She know. So you're again your big bad manager. How did you guys start out on this journey, on this partnership?
Okay, we met in 2020. Remember, I was at Steven Richardson from Project Reveal Studio. We actually had a meeting, and we was discussing about like, recording and stuff like that. Because I originally wanted to do a YouTube channel to do mostly covers. To be honest, I didn't want to. Well, not say I didn't want to. I didn't see myself writing music at first. But until I met Shada, and she encouraged me to, Erica, tap into your inner you and just tell your story through singing, because that's who you'll be. So I instantly started to gain more confidence as we started to work and, build on the brand Erica Woods Music. So
nice. I know Shadan personally, and that's who Shadan is. She gonna encourage. There's a talent there. She gonna encourage you. She gonna call you and say, you need to tap into this, and you could do this, and you could do it, and you could do it. That's anybody who knows Shadan. That is the Shadan for you. So, how was the expo?
The trip in general. Overall, it was great. On the day of the show, I woke up with a little cold and everything, but all I could think about, music is expression. So all I could think about, you could just go out there and just give it your all, even if you make a mistake, like just sing, because it's just music. Let people be able to feel you. So that's exactly what I did. And after the show, I received a lot of, great comments, and a lot of different offers came our way, and I could say I was truly, truly grateful.
Nice. I actually watched it because, I'm a big fan. So what I wanted to know is what made you choose that specific song for the show?
Natural Woman, the legendary Aretha Franklin. That's a song that I could have related to, and for the short space of time that I had to prepare, I just felt like it would have been a great song to, express myself and be great vocally. So.
And you were actually.
Thank you.
There's a little run there, and I was like, I actually got chills. I was like, look how Erica took that song and made it her own. If you knew the song and you heard her sing, you wasn't even thinking about the original singer. You were thinking you would have been wrapped up and engulfed in what Erica was in you, and she dressed the part and the expression. And it was lovely. You actually had me. I was so proud. I was proud that it was you representing my little island, St. Kitts and Nevis. I was proud. Listen, flag, big up yourself and big up to your manager, Shadan, because it stings. Now, if you guys don't know, let me tell you what Erica's been up to. So she got selected in the top 20 from across the Caribbean region and was flown out to Jamaica, as she just said, for a showcase. She performed live in front of music executives. Wow. she also caught the interest of producers and a few record labels. My, we're going to talk about that, you know. We're going to talk about that. And she has already begun working with John FX, who is a 10 times platinum producer. Y'all hear them big things here? It's things Erica doing, you know? It's things Erica, beer things Erica going on within this place. She was recently named the brand ambassador for Pure Niceness. That's Winyel's brand, right?
Yes.
Big up yourself, Winyel. Big up yourself for keeping it local, keeping it fresh, keeping it young, keeping it sweet. And of course, she is hosting her first ever Christmas show on December 11th. But
Yes.
before we jump to that now, tell us about this you're now working with John FX, this 10 times platinum producer. Like Erica, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. You're going on with my things. So tell us.
Yeah, we already started working. We gonna start out with a tourism song, and we actually working on another one, which is a single.
Nice.
So in
two,
total,
two songs.
So far.
Nice. But you got to stick and stay in order to hear this nice tourism song and the single. And Erica, tell them where the people can find you. Tell the people where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Erica Edwards Music.
That's Instagram and Facebook, Erica Edwards Music. Now I'm seeing here that you're hosting your first ever Christmas show on December 11th.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay, my first show, which would be in December, would be featuring children. So it wouldn't just be my vocals, but different acts between dancing, singing, acting. So the whole works.
And what was the inspiration behind this?
Well, the inspiration came from, when I get back from Jamaica, to be honest, I gain a lot more confidence in myself. Like, we always had ideas in doing our shows and stuff like that. We say, Erica, when we come back, we need to really, start working on other stuff. And that was another thing we said we're going to really start the Christmas program.
Nice. So tell the people what they can look forward to in the Christmas. Is it going to be live? Is it going to be pre-recorded?
It's going to be live.
It's going to be live. Okay. Nice. So is it something that they have to pay by tickets?
Yes, we'll have tickets on sale.
Tickets. So promote your thing now, Erica. Promote your thing. Tell them, listen.
We're gonna have tickets on sale.
Yeah.
We haven't put out the posters yet, but we would put out the posters as soon as possible.
And the poster will drop on Friday.
Yes.
Friday the poster. Make sure y'all follow Erica and follow Shadan and follow an OTR just for you guys to see.
Yes,
and here, Erica, this is our local celebrity, eh? She done sign, eh? She done, listen, she done beer things, eh? So you cannot sleep on Erica. You cannot sleep on Erica. And Erica, apart from Songbird, I know that you're an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur as well. So what's the name of the company and what do you do?
It's called Possum Dog Central.
Possum Dog Central. So guys, she have some cute little puppies, some cutesy pies, some cutesy puppy. Listen, if you're not following the page, or if you're a dog lover, this is one page you have to follow. Not sure?
Of course.
So tell them some of the pups that you have, like what breeds and stuff like that.
Okay, we recently had some Chihuahua mixes. We currently have Mastiff and King Castle, and we have Bull Mastiff.
Nice.
Yes.
So how did you fall in love with pups?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a nature lover at that. So I always love animals growing up. I always had dogs and cats and stuff like that. So I find joy taking care of them. So that's basically where it starts.
So, but why dogs and not cats? Or why not?
Well, I mostly have dogs. Just something about them. The way you raise them, the way you treat them, the way you train them. If you train them to be lovable, that's what they would show.
Is true.
So it's just based on you, as I know how you really train that dog.
That's true. Did you ever had a pet?
I well ball of Like when I was young, I had a kitten, right? I think probably I was around 6 or something like that. I had a kitten, and I was in love with this kitten, and I boasting and I like I got a kitten, like nobody could hold me.
Yeah.
So me and my sister now both of us got a kitten together, and I wanted to carry the kitten out in the street to play. Like this is my baby. We love him and we banging. So I gone up in the street with the kitten. My sister like, don't carry the kitten out there. When I gone out there, some dog come across and rip up the kitten and that traumatized.
Oh my God.
It was horrible. It was horrible. I hadn't gotten a pet since until I was older. I was in like early 20s, and I got a Chihuahua. And he was cute and fluffy and brown with blue eyes. And he got sick and he died like, he got like, I think he had ticks, and someone was coming the same day treat him. And when I got home, the dog just in the air like stiff. If I tell you, baby, for one laugh.
Only they could turn a sad story into a joke.
Watch. Watch. I was so sad, right? I ain't want. Man, if I'm not going to make this thing like dramatic. But the man was on his way to come and treat the dog. So he reached and idea like, what to do? The dog dead. So he was like, Delia, now you want ball and just lay it out. And now he's that man don't ball. I tried to be strong. And he was like, Delia, I could see it in your eyes. You want to cry. And I started with 1 ball. 1 ball and like real tears. Can't catch myself. Like, and my sister was like, something like, you really got issues. I'm like, that was my baby.
Yeah.
That was baby.
I understand.
Could imagine like losing somebody you love, like no one in, like just gone. I was heartbroken.
What was his name?
His name was Leo.
Rest in peace, Leo. We got to say rest in peace.
I appreciate your sentiments, Shan.
So you had a funeral for Leon, so?
No.
You just
the
back
man,
it.
the man carry him on
Why?
some bush and bury. I couldn't do it, Shan. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was too emotional. I couldn't do it.
That's crazy. That's rough.
It was rough. It was really rough.
That's tough.
I want a next puppy, but I don't know if something in the universe telling me you shouldn't have pets.
You should get next.
Tell her she should get next one.
You should, trust me.
I'm contemplating it, but if it dies just now, it's to your fault.
No. You see? This is where you have to go to the right people. You know, you go to Possum because I'm sure Possum is gonna educate you, right? Right, there we go.
Definitely.
And how to take care of your little baby, and you know how to groom, what to feed, you know the different steps and stuff like that. Yeah. Not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so you could do it. I had two puppies.
You should face for me.
Yeah, she face over. You should face over you. Like she
It's
traumatized.
so good in theory.
Like she
take care of
traumatized.
it and groom it and all these it and this and do that. But then when you get the pet now, and of course you're gonna love it.
Right.
I love animals. Like I love animals. I love nature. I love plants, and that's just me. But man, I buy it rough, bad enough. Shut up laughing, you understand? It rough out here. It really is. It really is. But maybe one of these days in the near future, I will definitely get up. But I really contemplate switching and getting a cat.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter.
I think a cat would be like one of my soul, like a soul match.
Nah, them too nasty. Them
No.
Them too
You could train your cats to
I cannot.
use a litter and
No.
these things.
Two
I
cat-
like cats.
Two
You
cats
like,
cannot live together, so it's enough for me. I rather a dog.
yeah. I feel like a cat would understand what's going on in this household. Like when I
And a
talk
dog
to you.
wouldn't. Let me tell you about my
All the
puppy.
dog them
Listen,
dying, and you want to get a
Listen,
dog.
no. Let me try encourage you. I had this sweet puppy, right? His name was Cashew. Only had to give him a because, you know.
Shine, I don't want to cut you off, but you remember the time you had a turtle and the turtle walked.
Listen,
What, right?
listen.
Shan had a turtle, right? Let me give you all the story. Shan had a turtle. Let me just backstory. I've known Shan for a good couple of years.
Listen.
Shan had a turtle, right? Shan had a turtle in a bedroom. Small little turtle. Shan got home. Shan can't find the turtle. Like, Shan, what you do with the turtle? Shan, no, the turtle walk where somewhere in the house. And up to now, Shan can't tell me what the turtle is. So I know Shan is the best person to advise anybody to get a pet because Shan
Listen,
does-
Skimpy, if you're out there, you can still come home. Mommy still loves you. You can come home.
Shan, I don't even know what to tell you at this point because
But no, I had a little. Listen, I became a dog mom, right? And it was the sweetest thing ever. My puppy was named Cashew. Listen,
what happened to Cashew?
because I moved places. My landlord wasn't thing with pets, so I had to give him away. But he has a good home now. He has a really home now. Cashew, listen, my dog was so smart. He was the top of, he went to school, talk backs, attend him to school, of course. So he used to get groomed, to brush his teeth. Listen, my dog was like my baby. He was the top of his class. Mm-hmm.
Top of his class?
Top of his class.
Like
yes.
Learning
how to sit, how to roll over, how to come, learning different commands, how not to eat, unless to eat. How you
Lord, Chan, you subject the dog to starvation.
No. My dog, listen, let me tell you. My dog was so spoiled. If I go and buy breakfast,
eat when he wants.
No, if I put down his bowl, I eat unless I say eat. You know, he has to sit there until you tell him to eat, you know? And he can't eat unless he eats, till he bowl, so that if we go out on walks and people feed him, he's not supposed to take it. That kind of way. My dog was well mannered. So, but he has a new mom now. I went to visit him the other day. And he's looking healthy and wealthy, and she's taking care of him, and I'm happy. So yeah, that's for Cashew. But out of that and into this, let's get back to this songbird here. Erica, what advice would you give to artists out there who wishes to be signed or recognized by labels? How do you position yourself for branding and stuff like that?
Well, I will say keep going. You definitely got to push. Once it's a passion for music, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be music, but don't stop, because sometimes the time when you feel like you can't do it or you feel stagnant, an opportunity anywhere for you, and then bam, you get it. So keep going, don't stop.
That's that advice. Keep going, don't stop. Keep going, don't stop. So again, where can people find you? If they want to book you for a show, tell me.
You could find me on Facebook at Erica Edwards Music. You could find me on Instagram at Erica Edwards, YouTube at the same Erica Edwards, and you could call 767-3699. So it's 767-3699.
All right, so Erica, we're going to put in the spot now, eh?
If you
want
want a little backup, I could be a backup, like I'm a bad backup, and like just action. Shan could sing, and Shan could like sing, and I could sing in the backup. So just let me know what you wanna.
You want all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing one of my original songs, and it's called "Gotta Keep Going."
Like Dory in Nemo.
So it's you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going, no matter how long it will take you. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep going, Don't stop until you know better. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep going. No matter how long it will take you. I get goosebumps, Erica.
Listen, yeah.
When I get married, I'm gonna hire you.
Yeah.
That might be the next 20 years. I don't know if anybody crazy enough to me, but just know you got a job. Okay, sure. You got a job. I might end up marrying myself, but you know, that's a thing now, you know. People like actually marrying themselves. I can't remember the exact word for it, but it's a thing. So when I do it, just don't feel
just come and sing.
Just
Like
come
a
sing,
child.
do your work, laugh, eat, me. That's another story, dear, because I ain't too fond of reception and food for people.
But you got to feed her. Okay? You can't let Erica come sing and then feed her.
Well, we can get something for Erica, but the rest people, them having like white rice and corned beef. Because when they're done, they're going to say, oh, she just didn't look hot. That's where you come from.
But at least we will say it on a full belly.
Your belly full of white rice and corned beef. Because you're bad mind. Yes. Yes, sure.
Listen. Anyways, Erica, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
OTR. We learned a lot about you tonight. Entrepreneur Erica, songbird Erica, sweet Erica, businesswoman Erica,
nature lover
Erica, doing a lot, Erica. Just on top, you're in your bag. We love it, and you are an inspiration to us as females and as us as young people. It doesn't matter your age. You can once have a passion and
Yes, definitely.
keep going, keep pushing, and you'll be consistent. You're gonna reach far.
Yes, definitely.
So we're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna come back and get into our true crime segments. So, without a doubt,
Shannon, you want to tell the people something before we go? Because you're cross, you're blushing.
Shannon,
Oh, no, you're blushing. You're over there. You're watching me, give me the eye. Shannon. Okay,
Shannon
Shannon.
said she laughing, she ain't blushing.
Shannon, cross your... we need to call her blush and not even Shannon. 'Cause that's what she calls
Shannon wants to big up to people.
You see her?
Shannon said big up to everybody. She big up to all the Shannon fans.
She
Big up.
say safe too.
All right, take us out.
OTR Nation, prepare yourself. This is going to be a show to remember with your host, Shan Angley, as we dive into deep conversation about relationship, true crime, travel, entrepreneurship, health, and much, much more. Join us right here on Sugar City FM 90.3 every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Twitter. And Off the Record radio show.
We not go far, we a go, we go, you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard, And like a dad, he go be, he go see, he go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard, That's why I set my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. To problem. I finna run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Lord save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment. Oh, no. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard. And like a dad, he go be, he go see, he go feel. Because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard. That's why I set my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. Too many problems. I finna run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad men and not enough friends. Lord save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment. Oh, no. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha.
Okay, guys, so we're back. This segment is our true crime segment. In my opinion, the best segment of the show. But
Here we go,
let's
Lord. Here we go, Lord. The
Shan,
best
don't
segment.
out me yet,
The best
Shan.
segment.
Don't out me yet.
Okay.
Okay?
Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time.
Don't out me yet. True crime, right? So tonight we're gonna focus on the trending topic right now. Is a Netflix show called Dahmer about Jeffrey Dahmer, serial killer. One like the baddest,
Yeah.
the best. Man.
Horrible.
Like I have like it's weird, but I have this thing about serial killers. Like I just love it. I just it's I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not weird, guys. Let's just make that clear. I'm not weird, but I just have this thing about like true crime and serial killers, and I study criminal justice. I'm doing in criminal justice. I'm minor in psychology, so I just love to just see how their mind, like what makes them do what they do. Like does it have something to do with how they grew up? Did something happen like somewhere along their life that just made them want to kill people? Like do they even want to kill people, or is it like a compulsion? Like is it something that's just mentally wrong, or something just
that's what I
gone
believe.
haywire and like so
You just to know why they did what they did.
it's just so interesting. It's like super interesting, like the mind. It's like this whole vast universe. It's guys, I don't even know what to say.
Sigh. But anyways, if you haven't watched Netflix series, go watch it. Go watch it. You have to watch it.
You have to watch it,
Like,
guys.
I did not even know that a year before I was born, somebody was out here killing people and eating their guns. Like, what was the point? Like, send me back. So at that point in time, had I known, I would have asked her to send me back. Just send me back. Because, what?
Fun fact, Jeffrey Dahmer is a Gemini, or was a Gemini. You know any Geminis? I might want to start to slap
watch
me
them a
there.
little, side eye and the
want to
little.
start cut ties a little bit too, because
these Geminis.
they're crazy, man. I make a whole lot be afraid. Gemini's crazy. Something wrong with them. Aquarius are the best people.
Oh,
Like
no,
me.
it's Capricorn.
Boom.
Capricorn.
Vibes.
Capricorn.
Best.
Oh, it's second.
Everybody,
After-
yeah, they see
Yeah,
Lord
man,
again.
Aquarius all the way.
Y'all look where Lord is to that Shemai. Look where Lord is to that Shemai.
Aquarius
Listen.
are the best
Listen,
people.
Capricorns, come out, Capricorns. Come
Clearly.
out. We are the best. I don't know. What is it? What?
Aquarius. Pronounce the word good.
What?
I hope you bite your tongue.
Somebody said Libra is the best. Mr. Nariani,
Watch
good
it.
evening.
We're not going to start this conversation
Mr.
because
Nariani said
it is
Libra
known.
is the best. I
It
said
is
Capricorn. I said Capricorn.
Mr. Nariani, you know what you're talking about.
He
I'm
know what
sorry,
he's
but Mr. Nariani, you know what you're saying.
Mr. Nariani, with you. Libras are the
Watch
best
right.
after Capricorns. After
Aquarians,
Capricorns.
we are water. What? You can't live without water. Anyhow you're on water, you're dead. Anyhow you're an Aquarian, that's it for you. I could start dig a hole down Springfield for you. Just tell me and let me know, because
But the best Aquarius is February, eh?
of
Jody said, big up yourself, Jody, from all the way in Jamaica. Jody said, Aries are the best all day. I still
Where you
say
say she
Capricorn.
be?
Jamaica.
Jamaica only
Sweet,
got
sweet
night
Jamaica.
time. So
Sweet
the fact that
Jamaica.
she said all day, she should just make it null and void. Sorry, Jody. Sorry. So, yeah. So about Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Shan, when you watch the show, like, how did you feel going through the episodes and just understanding the type of person he was, what he was doing? Like, did you sympathize with him at any point?
At first, I sympathized with him because I was like, oh my God. He's sorry. But I was like, oh my God, look at this teenager parents just up divorce, left him to himself. He had a whole summer of doing nothing. And you know, our grandparents usually say the devil find work for idle hands. And the devil certainly did find work for him, because look how he just accidentally, quote unquote, killed this guy who just wanted a ride to a little festival. I mean, imagine now, put yourself in the hitchhiker shoes. Imagine you're stranded. All you need is a little lift to go where you need to go. And you get a little lift from somebody, but they have to stop at the house. So they stop at the house, y'all end up working out, drinking, catching a little vibe. Now you're ready to go because, it's like a hours drive that you have to it's a long commute. And you're ready to go, and sir is like, but I don't want you to leave. Leave. Like, what would you do? Like, what would you? And then tries to kiss you.
He was joking.
He was not. He was not. Don't say the deli. He was not joking. That man was sick. It's because his parents left him. He said it. He said, listen, he just didn't want people to leave him. Everybody left him. Everybody kept leaving him. So he just wanted them to be a part of him. So although he killed them, he buried, what he did, he ground up the bones of the hitchhiker. And he scattered them around the yard. Like, so I just wanted him to be a part. I just wanted to feel that he was a part of me. So I just scattered his remains around the yard. So what you do, go in the morning, come out and say, with your cup of tea, and say, good morning. Cheers. I mean, like, that's me. He was up. He was messed up. But the thing that haunted me, I actually cried watching this series for Tony, the one that was mute. Or was he deaf?
He was
deaf.
Yeah, he was deaf.
I thought that Jeffrey found the love of his life and settled down and, about to adopt some babies, clean up his act.
What babies?
And himself.
I don't know what she talking about.
Because he found Tony. Remember, he's a he we're talking about, because he was homosexual, guys. And I thought that he would have played house with the man. You see, they're playing board games together. They're going on dates together.
That was not a normal board game.
It wasn't a normal board game.
So let's not give the impression that they were having some kind of normal relationship.
Okay, the only thing that they did normal was go out to eat, in my opinion. Because when he went out to the club, he drugged them and basically hurt them. I think only about 2 or 3 he just left unconscious in the hostel. So the man told him not to come back, and he told the rest hostels that he's not supposed to come back.
The last guy had almost died.
Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah, he almost died.
Yeah, he had almost died.
Yeah. But I saw that the families or the victims, the living families of the victims, were complaining and saying that the series was inconsiderate. And
first of all, you know how many adaptations of Jeffrey Dahmer's life is already out there?
Yeah.
The only issue is that Netflix is like the biggest streaming network. So
one of the biggest. Yeah.
Well, one of the biggest. So a lot of people, they're going to watch the show.
Right.
And Jeffrey Dahmer was an interesting person. Even though he was very evil. People are going to follow that.
Yeah.
People are going to talk about it.
Right.
And the crimes that he committed, they were outrageous. They were like, people are going to talk about it.
Right.
So even though they might feel like it's inconsiderate, it's showing people signs. Like, if you might have somebody in your life that weird, and take a look, like, and then it's also showing the hypocrisy that the cop back in those days had against black people, because Jeffrey Dahmer was targeting mostly brown skin people, because it wasn't only black people, it was Asians and other brown skin people, right? And the police Jeffrey Dahmer been caught
Long
years before.
time
Years
ago.
before. Because he was white, he kept being pardoned.
Mm-hmm.
He molested this little boy,
14-year-old.
and he went to court, and the judge was talking to him, and all he do is run down the road naked, like that's it, like, hey, it wasn't a big deal. You ain't have no priors. You seem like a well put together young. He like drugged and molested this little boy, and you can talk about. You seem like an upstanding, and I'm not going to ruin your life.
What was that? The 14-year-old that he ended up killing?
No, it was his brother.
With the Chinese boy, the Asian looking.
Yeah, it was. So he ended up killing. I think it was his brother, his cousin. A couple of years after that.
Remember that one got away?
this?
Remember that one that got away, you know?
Yes.
He walked it back home.
Yes, you're right. My God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen. If you haven't watched the series, please watch it. Like, please watch it, because you're going to learn a lot. And back in the day, you talk about the hypocrisy of the cops towards black people. But what about homosexuals? Because in the Netflix series, I don't know how close it is to what actually happened. Because it was a homosexual, the cops were like scarred, like they didn't want to deal with the matter because it was two men. And even when they came into his apartment, he said, "Oh, just some guest stuff in there, just some guest stuff." When he had a whole body in there.
Remember the blood was on the bed.
Yes,
you know?
yes, blood was on this man's bed. Police in there, and the instant it was. If you haven't watched this series, please go take a look. Go take a look, because there's a lot of craziness Jeffrey did and got away with. And don't think that he was so outlandish and stuff like that, you know. This man was one of the calmest men you could have found. They said that he was intelligent, but I don't see him being portrayed as intelligent in the movie. I just feel like he did not care. I just felt like his character just didn't care. He didn't care. If he got caught, he was just moving through life like, yeah, I do it. I felt like I wanted to have sex with, and I just felt like I wanted to eat somebody's hat tonight. So I went out, got a nice looking brown skinned man, brought it back to my apartment, drugged him. Let me inject here. What about the dark dude who came into the apartment, was complaining about the scent, but still drank the coke? But still, imagine you're going to go to somebody's apartment, right? It stinks, it reeks of bad meat. And they're going to offer you a drink.
Excuse?
And you drink it.
I don't know how that excuse works.
And you see,
because the difference in smell of meat and a dead body. Have you ever smelled a dead body?
No, I don't think I wanna.
You don't want to. You don't want to, Chantel. It's a scent that you can never forget.
If dead cat and
dog. So I go into a room and you tell me this is spoiled meat. I going home. Because first of all, if your meat spoiled since God knows when, why in the world you ain't clean it up? Yeah, it still smells so. What really going on in your life that you can't clean up this meat? Why your meat spoiling in the first place? You ain't got French.
And you just have this meat lying there. And then his excuse was, "Oh, my tropical fish died."
Man, no fish smells as thing.
My tropical fish died.
I was, let me not say really in awe, because there are people who have done worse things than Jeffrey Dahmer, but it was so intriguing. It was so intriguing, just the way how he was moving through life and just killing these people. And he just got a butcher shop normal in his apartment, over there killing people and signing them up and cutting them up with noisy tools
in an apartment complex,
and people complaining for however long, and nobody doing, like, you know how many lives could have been saved if the police only took them people who were complaining seriously.
Imagine this. You live in an apartment complex. The apartments basically kissing one another, how close they are. You have a vent, and whatever I cook in my apartment, you could smell it through the vent in yours. And your good old quiet neighbor over there, slicing up people, killing them, some of them bodies on the ground there decomposing, some in acid because he's saying he making a mummy out of acid. And the scent is horrible, and you're complaining to your landlord. The scent is so horrible you couldn't even sleep in your apartment, and you're complaining to your landlord. Nobody doing anything. You're calling the cops day after day, night after night. Nobody studying you. What would you do?
Move.
Pack up your thing and go.
Of course. First of all, I hearing screams and action over there. I am not stupid. I know something wrong ain't going on over there. Something wrong going on with something got to be happening, Shan. If you hear screaming next door in the middle of the night, then you hear a saw. The scream stop, all of a sudden you're hearing a saw. And the smell. Mm-hmm. I was moving. Mm-hmm. I was going to a different state. He was never set eyes on me again because for all I know, I next. And I call in the police all the time. Snitches get stitches. Yep. I was out. So I don't know how them people do it. They had strong. Mm-hmm. But it was going to be enough for me, Shan.
It would have been enough for me as well. For real. And then what surprised me is, because I was wondering throughout the series why he kept doing this. Why the sight or the feel of organs and blood moving through his fingers would cause him to get an erection. And the therapist that he saw actually explained it to him. Mm-hmm. He said that by nature we like shiny things. Yes. And it's the shine on the organs that cause
the blood.
Imagine getting turned on by the inside of a human being, the holding organs in your hand. Like you're cleaning fish and you're getting turned on. You're cutting up meat, you're getting turned on.
But he started since he's small. He doing this since he's small, you know. The father taught him.
Yeah.
I remember when he got locked up, he told his father, you taught me how to do this.
Yeah.
And the father was like, don't say this is my fault, but it was literally your fault.
How was it the father's fault?
His father was supposed to realize that he had an unhealthy obsession with dead animals. How you gonna pick up your good child and drive around Bastille picking up dead dogs on the side of the road?
Of course not. I wouldn't do that. I would not do
that. That's not normal behavior.
No, but we have to look at the culture and where they lived. It was mostly forest and a lot of animals and stuff like that. So I think that as a father, from a father's perspective, he had that as a hobby between a way for him and his son to bond.
First of all, Senkis got more trees than who know. And I sure you go up there, you find a dead monkey and dead dog that wander somewhere up in... No, we're still not going to do it because it's not normal.
You can't say
don't
it's
try and make no excuse.
What about those people who interested in the human anatomy and who love to get inside and stuff like that? And he has the practical thing there. Remember when he went to school and they had the little pig, and he was cutting up the pig. He was doing it faster than the teacher.
He didn't know how to do it.
He knew how to do it
because his father teach him.
But I still don't think that it's the father's fault.
If his father didn't teach him, he wasn't gonna know.
He would have an obsession with something else. You don't think so?
It might have been something that ain't gonna cause him to kill people.
You think so?
Maybe, who knows?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Maybe you never...
I don't think so. You know what had me is the fact that the father wanted to blame the mother for Jeffrey Dahmer's ways. And it also points out one of the themes that I saw is how women weren't taken seriously back in the day. Because remember when she was pregnant and he found her at the bus stop and then they went to the doctor and she was explaining how she felt and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, they just brush her off. They wanted to tell her how she felt and what was going on with her instead of listening to her. And it's just years after when she got away, when she divorced and got away from the father, she got the help, and then they realized that it was postpartum depression she was suffering from. So now tell me, you don't think that if they listened to this woman, they would have been closer to finding out what happened to her? They may not have had a name for it, but they would have been able to better manage the symptoms, and then they would have been able to basically cut that man, the father's ego, and let him not blame his wife, for, you know, what was going on. Stop blaming her for her moods. Stop blaming her for the things she said. Stop blaming her for the things that she do, and just understand that, hey, she's going through something emotional that she can't control. Because can you control postpartum depression? Can you control depression? You can't. So it just goes to say how unheard black people were, how unheard women were.
Mm-hmm.
And then back in the day as well, one reason why I think that they weren't basically looking at or investigating Jeffrey as well, is because during that time the AIDS was rampant. So people were just dying left, right, and center. Because how is it that Jeffrey got to kill 17 people? Nobody was missing. Nobody was missing them. Nobody was wondering.
Yeah, they had posters and so on. They didn't post them.
And then no investigation.
That was for Tony.
No investigation, no nothing. People just, they said that it was because in those times people were dying from AIDS. People were just dying. The homosexuals were just dying
and
from
disappearing.
AIDS. But that's the thing I don't understand. Because, like, we are the remains. We are they?
In acid.
In acid or in Jeffrey Dahmer's stomach.
In your fridge.
In your fridge. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, he had a whole head in his fridge.
That's crazy.
He's not the only one. Ted Bundy used to do it.
Yeah.
I
What
think
about John Wayne Gacy?
Ooh. John Wayne Gacy killed more young men than Jeffrey Dahmer.
I feel he used to look up to, you know.
Yes.
I remember that's when he was in jail, he was talking about it.
He was.
But he was on TV. I'm not sure if that's the first he would have heard about him when he was in prison and John was on TV.
I think he was getting baptized.
He got baptized the same day John Wayne Gacy got executed.
Yeah, right.
But he basically, I think after that, watching John Wayne Gacy on TV, he was fascinated with like cleansing the soul or something like that, and that's why he wanted to be baptized.
I don't think so.
I thought that was fake.
I thought he was fake. Here's why.
I don't think it was fake.
I think he was fake. Listen,
I don't think it was fake.
Remember, here's why I think he was fake. Because he wanted to die. He told them that he wanted the death penalty. He realized that John Wayne Gacy basically gave his life to God and they gave him the death penalty. But they wasn't giving him what he wanted.
Because the death penalty wasn't allowed where Jeffrey Dahmer was.
But that's what he wanted. You
but
think
it wasn't
Jeffrey
allowed?
wanted to live?
If it was, I believe that they would have given him the death penalty.
But I think that Jeffrey just did not want to live with thinking about anything. I think that he just didn't want to live among people knowing that he can't feed into his obsession. That's what I think. So I think that he just tried to get baptized and say, oh, change my life and whatever, just so that he might get the death penalty. Or get something.
That don't make no sense because he knew that it was not possible at all. So if I know getting the death penalty is off the table, me getting baptized is not going to affect change in any way in relation to that, because legally you can't give someone the death penalty in the state that he was in.
I guess. So
I believe he really wanted to get some type of redemption or something through baptism.
But he wasn't even guilty. Like he didn't even feel nowhere about what he did.
not necessarily. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was
wrong.
doing.
I don't think he felt guilt.
Right.
Like, per se. Because he couldn't control it. And he wasn't killing people for a good couple years in between, yeah. He had actually gotten a hang of it. And then he said he didn't know what happened. And he just started doing it again. But it's funny enough that he was just working in butcher shops.
So, exactly.
So-
Exactly.
So, you know. But
Anyways, let's wrap up this segment. That was our true crime segment. We're going to head straight into our self-care is healthier segment. And the topic for that is, how do you keep date night spicy or entertaining? But before we get into that, we're going to take a break.
Lucky girl, she got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the you tell me that you do. Dirty boy, you know everyone is talking on the scene. I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's popping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she it down slowly. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We go. So he can get that. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy.
If you wanna drop the attic, give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga. You gonna need to bag it up, 'cause I'm spending on Rodeo. You can wish me back it up, I'll be gone in the AM. And he got me Prada, get me Miu like Rihanna. He always call me 'cause I never cause no drama. And when you want it, baby, I know I got you covered. And when you need it, baby, just jump another, just jump another.
Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's popping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she it down slowly. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We go. So he can get that. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Something unholy. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We go. So he can get that. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We go. So he can get that. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Lucky girl, she got married to a boy like you.
she'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the you tell me that you do. Dirty, dirty boy. You know everyone is talking on the scene. I hear them whispering about the places that you've been and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it, yeah, she put it down slowly. Oh, we go. He left his kids at home. We go, so he can get that. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it.
Yo, go ahead.
All right, guys, so we're back. This segment is our self-care and healthcare segment, and we are going to be discussing how to keep date night spicy. So I know you guys, I see you commenting. Comment and let me know, how do you guys keep your date night spicy? Like, give me some deets. Like, advise me, because you could always improve. Right, Shan?
That's true.
I mean, you got something that somebody out there doing that I know that I could probably try, and my date night gonna be off the charts, hot like brimstone hill hot sauce.
Some people might be saying, hey, but I got money. Date nights expensive.
I hate to hear people say, "Oh, Bronx, you can't go on a date and you ain't got no money." You ain't need no money. All you need is you, your man, or you and your woman, some ramen, some candle, and turn on the cable.
What about outdoor dates? Like simple outdoor dates, like with a blanket, a speaker.
Yeah, it's a vibe. You could like go on the beach and watch the moon set, sunset.
Waking up early to watch the sunrise. Y'all know we have like a beautiful sunrise.
Of course, we're
like it's sweet.
We're in the Caribbean.
It's sweet. So that's something that you could just get up early, make some nice breakfast, pack a picnic basket, head over to a nice spot where you can see the sunrise. And you
can like when you think about it, you can have such a nice date for under $50. Let's cap it at $50.
Okay, things you could do at $50. What about take a island-wide tour and just take some nice photos to upload social media? Take photos of
How much does a tour cost?
Guess is depending on your vehicle. Full time.
If you don't have a vehicle, can you rent a taxi? But how much is it gonna cost?
I think a taxi would be a little costly. So, what about taking a hike?
You don't have to pay for that.
No,
you don't. You walk with some snacks and some water.
It's like a nice hike.
Yeah, for
walk
sure.
a nice trail.
Definitely, you could go to the beach. $50. A bottle of wine is like $20. You could get some crackers and some cheese. I think that
from ramen, sugar and cheese.
What? No. Shan, don't even get me started. When you go to wine tasting and these things, what are giving you? Crackers and cheese. Crackers and cheese is what they're feeding you. You just chop it up in some cube, make it look fancy. Buy some lettuce with on the crackers. Nice. You got different colors and shades and these things. You got the wine that gonna just chop off the taste, make it feel. Look, what, Shan? You see, that's the problem. It's people like you. On expensive, fancy things.
That is true.
Cheese is fancy. Watch, cheese is a delicacy.
That's what they
You know how
say.
privileged you are to have access to cheese? And I'm lactose intolerant.
So what are you going to eat then? The vegan
Cheese.
cheese? The vegan
Vegan
cheese?
whole. Cheese. Watch.
But like, it's true.
Cheese.
You can't do the vegan cheese
Genuine
because the vegan cheese
cheese.
alone is like $20-something. So
Risk and reward.
You're $50.
Risk and reward.
You're lactose intolerant and you're going to eat the vegan cheese? I'm going to say the normal cheese.
Of course, I like nice things.
And then you're going to hit the toilets nicely.
Risk and reward. Shannon,
I would not want to
we can deal with that after when we can deal with that when that time come. But for now, I'm enjoying nice things on a budget. So a bottle of wine, some cheese, some grapes, What else? You walk with one you from home.
The blankets.
Your blanket.
Yeah, some music.
Well, you don't even need a speaker. Your phone, just make sure you charge it 100%. And
Yeah,
it's
good
a
to know.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. So, date. That to me is a spicy day. Go on the beach. When the granny for them start to bite you. Spice it up. That's going to be a good time because we're going to be laughing like granny for biting me up. Oh, okay, now with you over there. Let's go. No, spice. So, you're keeping it interesting and fun.
That's true. All under $50.
All under
All
$50.
under $50.
I need somebody in the comments to just let me know what they would do to spice up the date night. Artist, what would you do to spice up your date night? Let's know. Tell the people what you would do.
Well, basically Netflix, some
Oh,
popcorn,
yes. Netflix.
cool. Whatever happens, happens.
Oh, it sounds like you're on a Netflix and chill.
What do you mean? Whatever happens, happen. What do you
She know what she mean. She know what she
Wherever the vibes
mean.
lead to.
That's where this place. That's where this place can come in, right?
I'm telling you.
What do you mean, Lord?
You don't know exactly what she mean.
Whatever
Don't
it
try and play
leads to,
bright.
Whatever it leads to.
What
Yeah,
you
I
mean,
I
Lourdes?
want this.
Happy times, happy vibes.
What is happy times?
We have
happy
found a
vibes?
movie that we don't intend to watch.
Exactly.
Good. That's
You
You
hear
right.
watching
these
us.
people? Y'all hear these people? Huh? Movie watching y'all? That's what I'm supposed to do?
Yes.
Un-
That's how we go. Like everybody knows
Ungodly
this.
behavior.
That is not ungodly.
Jesus watching you guys.
That's what he intended to happen.
This,
Jesus
wait,
loves me.
This I know.
this is what
But
Jesus
the Bible
said.
tells me so.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Alrighty, guys, we actually have a guest from all the way in Canada, and he's gonna join us for our next segment. I want to give him as much airtime as possible, so we're gonna wrap up this segment and we're gonna head into our final segment called Just Saying, where we give relationship advice. So if you know you have relationship problem and all these nice things, we posted a link on our social media page for you to basically comment and let us know what's going on. And all submissions are anonymous, so we won't know it's coming from you. So you could spill your guts out to us, and we ain't gonna know you come from Delhi, we ain't gonna know you come from Shan, or you ain't gonna come from Lourdes, nobody at all. And we basically give your opinion and or any kind of advice that you may need. All right. So we're gonna head straight to a break, and we come back. We head right into our relationship segment.
Breathe. True. Hey, I'm trying to get paid, take money, cash checks. You see the set, that's Lash, that's Dex. Young C, Young Shorty, Milcavelli. White bricks, True Religion, on the telly, it's me. Wiz got the house full of freaks. That's why I haven't been around for a week. I'm getting pounds in my sleep. I'm at the top of the mountain, it's peak. Bring it back before the villain. I had a life, real talk, true religion. It's in the blood, in the jeans, in the stitching. Walked in, no weapon, made a killing. Tongue kissing, pretty women. New iPhone, cause I'm done with all the bitching. Tryna be in my position. Keep my shades on, cause they're trying to see the
She
vision.
tell me, bad man, see I need your love. See I need your love. Me need you close to me. Me tell her say me, oh stay on the road. Bad energy, stay far away. Make you stay far away. Just give me love for the night. Give me love for the night. Girl, waste no time.
Breakfast in bed on a plane. I could never complain. I was walking with the limp, had the cane. Deck said greatness, so nothing was the same. Now we're set for life. I saw the turn up button and I pressed it twice. You heard I'm in the club, then my best advice is put your shoes on and come and get your wife. Cause we've been having sex just for exercise. Every night, man, are doing sexercise. She look into my eyes, now she's mesmerized.
She tell me, bad man, see I need your love. See I need your love. Me need you close to me. Me tell I say me, oh, stay on the road. Bad energy, stay far away. Make you stay far away. Just give me love for the night, give me love for the night, girl, waste no time.
Hey, they better get used to the flex. African man, you see the jewels on my neck. Black James Bond, that's the new silhouette. You see me in the street and I was moving correct. Been running around trying to do the home run. Left that girl, she was no fun. I tie one, smoke one, Big Chief Skeppy and I answer to no one.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are joined by Mr. Orane Ferguson from all the way in Canada. Hi, Orane.
Hello, good night. Thanks for having me. How are you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Orane is smiling. Orane, can you hear us?
I can, but can you hear me?
Okay, he can. Okay, perfect. Welcome to OTR, Orane. Welcome to OTR. You are our
Thank you.
second guest. We just launched today, so this going down in history. And before we start, tell us a bit about yourself. We know so you're Jamaican.
All
I hope I got
right,
the accent right.
right. All right, so if you don't want it strictly yardy, I'm Orane Ferguson. You can find me on social media by Black Rain. I'm a content creator, and my contents really
Okay, we are
focus on.
experiencing technical difficulties. Orane, I don't know if you're hearing us, but we're not hearing you. So let's go to break and get ourselves together and come back.
OTR Nation, prepare yourself. This is going to be a show to remember with your host, Shan and Deli, as we dive into deep conversation about relationship, crime, travel, entrepreneurship, health, and much, much more. Join us right here on Sugar City FM 93 every night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Twitter. And Off the Record radio show.
The opinions and statements made by the host and participants in this program are not those of the owners, advertisers, and management company of Sugar City FM 90.3.
OTR Nation, prepare yourself. This is going to be a show to remember with your host, Shan and Deli, as we dive into deep conversation about relationship, true crime, travel, entrepreneurship, health, and much, much more. Join us right here on Sugar City FM 90.3 every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube and Twitter. And Off the Record radio show.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me better now?
Hey, hearing us.
I can hear you guys.
We not go far, we a go, we go, you go know. All of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard, And like a dad, he go be, he go see, he go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard, That's why I say my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, don't disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, don't disturb me, cha. problem. I finna run away, but I will go solve them. Too many bad man and not enough friends. Lord save me, don't wanna lose my conscience. I just wanna dance under the sunset. Make nobody stop my enjoyment, oh. No. That's why I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha. I sip my alcohol. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, not disturb me, cha.
You guys hear me?
Hi, Orin.
Hi, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me?
No, not hearing him.
Hello?
All right. We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but we can't hear him in studio.
So Oren was going to discuss men's hygiene and how it
Their dating life. Yeah. And we needed his perspective.
As a man.
Yeah. Because we can only talk about it from a woman's perspective. Because I definitely wouldn't date a man who smells green. I can't, yeah. Like, wait, you got some sort of, you know? Just something me nose. And then so when I turn, man, weird, you know? When I turn, I got something to see now, you know? All those nice things. So, ladies, what you think about dating a man who doesn't have a good scent? Let us know in the comments.
A good mouth scent also, because you're going to have to be inhaling all the yeah. So, Shan, tell me, have you ever had an experience with someone who didn't have good personal hygiene?
Yep. Yes, I show my friends listening saying, there was this one.
Can you guys hear me now?
I was dating, and he had bad. Let me just put it out. He had bad breath, and because I'm so caring and loving, right? I didn't break up with him. You know what I did? I actually taught him how to brush his mouth.
You taught him how?
I taught him how to brush his mouth.
So he wasn't brushing his teeth before that?
I don't know if he was. I didn't know if he was being like his breath was just kicking. And I couldn't do it because I wasn't about to kick back. So I just taught him how to brush his mouth. Like we started brushing our mouth together, and I taught him how to get the right toothbrush, to get the right paste, to get a nice mouthwash. Tell him to brush with baking soda.
The man didn't feel offended when you tell him that?
Personally, I didn't care because I feel like if you want me to be like with me, you come, you know, with a good breath, good body hygiene, and so on and so forth.
I don't know if I could. I might have just thought to him. He wanna if I gas. I was just gonna disappear. Like this is not gonna work, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So let me just clock out.
No, I didn't. I didn't ghost him. I didn't.
That's
do
good
that.
on you, eh? Like your people wouldn't have done what you did. So I'm pretty sure he's happy, like he's thankful that you taught him how to better his hygiene.
So we just want to apologize connection, guys. We don't know what's going on, but our guest, he was able to join, but we weren't hearing him in studio. We don't know what happened, but we're gonna try again for our next show, of course. So you will be hearing from him. So we're gonna just hold the fort, have the conversation, take you guys right down 10:30 to 10 o'clock. Sorry. Oh my! I know.
All night.
Right down to 10 o'clock, and then we're gonna do our very best to have him for our next show. So you will be hearing from him. Don't worry. You will be hearing from him. No? Yeah.
Okay, Shan. So I have been waiting all night for the OTR letters.
Woo. Oh my!
I want the tea. I
Oh
fast.
my God.
I fast.
All right,
fast.
so-
I want the people news. So let's read one of the letters.
Okay, so if you've been following us on social media, you would have seen a link, as I said before, where you can send the relationship drama, whatever. Just let us know you had a crazy ex, whatever. So I don't think this one is a crazy ex, but the way how this letter unfolded, my gosh, I just want to know. This person wants to know if they were wrong. And the letter goes, Dear OTR, my best friend and I stopped speaking to each other because I had sex with her boyfriend. I am a 19-year-old gay man, and my friend, a straight girl who is 18. These teenagers, boy. Recently, she introduced me to her new boyfriend, who happens to be my little side piece. When I tell you, I was shook. Anyway, my mind went straight to all the great sex we have been having, and I decided she cannot have him. So I told her he's gay. She did not believe me, and we ended up arguing, and we weren't really talking to each other. During this time, I saw them posting pictures on dates and doing the most. So I got mad and decided to invite her over to my house to apologize. Lol. Sir said lol. But really, I set it up so that she would catch us having sex. Sis, he said, sis, he called her sis. Sis cried her eyes out, but I feel sorry for her because I want her. Anyway, I got back my side piece and everything is back to normal. Was I wrong? Listen. Nelly, talk to me. Lourdes, talk to me. Talk to me.
I'm sorry, he was more.
He was wrong?
He was more than wrong.
Wrong is not the word. Wrong is not the word. Because first of all, he said that's his best friend.
Yep.
His best friend. You see your best friend dating somebody new. That's your side piece, your side chick.
But he did want her though.
No, that was not good enough. As a best friend, you were supposed to come out straight and be like, Shan, that's one my side chick, man.
Simple. Plain and simple.
Simple.
But he said he was, maybe he didn't want to say, you know?
But she know he's gay. She know he's gay. They're
Yeah.
best friends. So she knows that he's gay. All he had to do was say, sis, that's my side chick. He's gay. I don't think that you should be dating him as a best friend. But no, he gonna come but he wanting her. He wanting her.
He want her.
No, that's not good enough.
He want her.
What
you mean? He said, this is what he said. So I told her he is gay. Now, if my best friend come and say, hey, the man you're dating is gay.
Oh, you know he gay.
Okay, so I don't know if she questioned him, but he said that she did not believe him. If my best friend come and say,
show me proof.
Proof that I come with proof.
If evidence ain't true.
Okay, so in she mind it wasn't true. So he basically gave her proof.
If you ain't got no evidence,
he invited her over so she could get the proof.
But he was wrong for that.
How he was wrong for that?
I saw you and show your best friend. That she man gay.
But if I tell you that he's gay and you ain't one,
he coulda
you
show
stop.
us some
You like we
conversation,
wasn't
Shan.
talking.
He coulda show
The
us
boy,
some-
what? Listen, the boy want back his
No.
side piece. He wanted his best friend,
He was-
and in his mind, the only way he could get both of them is to just let everything out on the table.
But
Just
he-
spread it out.
He could have shot
like
picture to
Thanksgiving
them
dinner.
together or something they should have known. But not how no man, he was
He
wrong for
wanted
that
his
day.
side check. He didn't care about that girl feelings.
No,
At
I
all.
don't think he didn't care. I don't think he cared.
He didn't
about
care
it.
about that girl.
At all.
Hear what he said? Everything come back to normal. Which part of that whole situation is normal? No part.
The girl
None.
devastated
no part
now.
of that.
She ain't got a man. She
no
married.
part of that situation was normal. But everything back to normal. He want somebody fall him.
OTR Nation, what do you think of this one? Because listen, remember you can call in and let us know your thoughts. You can comment your thoughts. You can, anything, anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, to have Orion. He can call us on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll let him know. But listen, I feel like this guy was acting from a place of hurt because remember he said hurt and jealousy because he said that he
did
saw them
grudge.
he saw them
He
going on
grudge.
dates and
Yeah,
whatever.
he grudge, man. The man wasn't carrying him out nowhere nice, and he must be out here matching all them young people now. We don't want to match. We are seeing
Probably.
shirt and shoes
Probably.
and sneakers. The man must was out here he best life with the thing, and he who am balling in his homosexualness.
What I think, right? I feel like I feel like we're missing something here because why we're talking about this man in the middle who was doing because this man, you gotta understand, this man in the middle would have been introduced to his side piece. Y'all realize? This man would have been introduced to his side piece because remember he said, recently she introduced me to her new boyfriend who happens to be my little side piece. So this man would have been introduced to his side piece. So this man ain't nothing about him either. He ain't got nothing about him. Because how are
The
you?
relationship probably wasn't not serious between two of them.
'cause like
But
he
yes,
says
maybe
his
a
side
one,
piece.
a one and go, one and move. I can't let go.
Not no one and move. Maybe just when you feel lonely, you
Hit you
call
up.
me. But we go
And that's
and
it.
go about with
But
business.
the best man was
The
probably
best- he did
catching
grudge.
feelings.
The man was probably a bisexual and he like really wanted to settle down with a female, but he would do his thing on his side with the guys.
So that ain't one.
But no,
That
if
ain't
that's
one.
his preference, you can't vex with him.
Okay, but clearly she
needed to
didn't
tell
know,
the girl no.
right? Clearly
He
she
needed
didn't.
to
I
let
mean,
her
she
know.
nice 18-year-old life. Like why she out here taking?
So that
They're
means
weird.
all of them young.
They're weird.
All of them young. So I mean, to be fair, they're young, and when you
I think
don't
she-
know how to navigate situations and life the best when you're this young.
I think that she
But-
would have been too young to be taking feces.
Sean, what?
That's what she's taking. She's taking feces.
No, she's not. She
That she
is.
take. That she take. You gotta be straight. You gotta be honest. That she take.
No, because I'm pretty sure that I'm hopeful that they would be having protected sex, of course.
But you have to remember.
And if you have good personal hygiene, then it shouldn't be an issue. I believe.
So would you feel comfortable knowing that your partner is also having sex with a man?
Hello? That's not my preference. No. No. But if someone else wants to do it, I'm not going to judge. There are people out there who live that lifestyle. For me, it's a no-go. But I am not going to judge someone who is living that way.
No, we
But
ain't
they need
judging,
to
but
let everyone involved know what the situation
I think
is.
that's it. And I feel like if we do that, if we just be honest with people and let them know our preferences, whether you're bisexual, you're straight, whatever, I feel like things would be easier because what if my fetish is to be with bisexual because, the threesome, the part of me that want to do a threesome would come out there, them kind of things there. You never know what people are into, so you just be honest. Yeah.
agree. The whole situation is still messed up though. I wouldn't appreciate it if I was that girl. I wasn't gonna ball until I don't box him in his throat. I would have boxed him in his throat. Guys, I am not influencing anybody to be violent. But me, Delhi, I'd have boxed him in his throat. And then I would have ball. I would have ball after.
So
he deserve it.
So are we saying that he is wrong? I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you want to call you one, huh? I think the man in the side piece, I think is wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
He wrong. The side piece wrong. The whole situation wrong. She was wrong to not box him in the throat. She was supposed to just fight him.
Not you out here condoning that violence.
She should have. Shannon, if anybody do that to you gonna want to fall them.
I don't want it, but I want.
Watch no.
I might fall them.
Give madamo.
I'm not gonna say he deserves that level of violence, but he deserves something.
Yeah, he deserves something.
He deserves something. Yeah. The two of them, because from time she introduced you to your best friend, and you realize that this is a little side thing that you got things going on with. You were supposed to be like, my fathers, I can't be out here dating this girl, and my sad piece is she best friend. Like how you gonna navigate those waters? Like suppose you're out with the guy and she FaceTime him and he answer and he ain't even thinking about it and you just there in the background like.
Oh, we became best buddies over since you introduced us. We became best friends. Don't you think this happened?
And my best friend is an auntie-man?
You never know what will happen.
No.
You never know what will happen.
That straight men can be friends with gay men. But on side I hate.
Well, guys, we have the end of our first episode of Off the Record. We hope that you enjoyed us and you will be joining us next week, Wednesday, right here on Sugar City 90.3 FM. Also on Off the Record, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Also on Sugar City 90.3 FM's Facebook page and YouTube page. We also have a Twitter space if you care to join. And don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, tell your friends. This is the safe space to be every Wednesday. See you guys. I'm your host, Shan and
Delhi.
Next week, Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The opinions and statements made by the host and participants in this program are not those of the owners, advertisers, and management company of Sugar City FM 90.3. Nor are such statements necessarily supported or endorsed by the owners, managers, or advertisers of the station. While we encourage all to share their opinions, we do not support any comments that may slander, discriminate, or otherwise offend anyone, and we insist that you refrain from any such statements.
OTR Nation, prepare yourself. This is going to be a show to remember with your host, Shan and Delhi, as we dive into deep conversation about relationship, true crime, travel, entrepreneurship, health, and much, much more. Join us right here on Sugar City FM 90.3 every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Also,